So, parenting tip number 79 has to do with training or teaching your teenagers how to express their anger more calmly, acceptable, and just safely. Because we've all had those incidences where there is like a mini World War III in your home. And you wonder, how did this get out of hand? You start yelling, your kids start yelling, and before you know it, you want to resign from being a mom, right? At least I feel that way. So I have a few tips to help you during these frustrating moments where we cannot predict when your hormonal teenager decides to have a burst of anger slash meltdown where you don't know what to do. Okay, so these are my tips. Number one, identify the triggers. This means to sit down, not when you're angry, but really talk to your children, your teenagers. What makes them upset? It might not sound like it works, but if your child knows their triggers, they will be able to express themselves in a more calm manner. And you'll see that the conflict rate will decrease because they'll be more comfortable saying, you know what, that really frustrates me, mom, because I feel that, right? I feel that my privileges are taken away unfairly, or I feel that, I'm hurt when you don't trust me to fill in the blank. But the key is to really have a rational, calm conversation that doesn't sound like you're nagging, doesn't sound like you're lecturing, and doesn't sound like they're about to be in major trouble. It needs to be a very calm conversation. Okay, so trigger point is number one. Number two is you need to give yourself a personal time out. You need to remove yourself the minute you feel upset. Otherwise, emotions will escalate and you will definitely regret, right? The mean words that just come out of your mouth. It's almost like an exorcist has taken over you and you turn into this evil monster that just says every mean word, right? And the criticism starts. So just tell yourself, and tell your child, I need a personal timeout. I'm going to go to my room, calm down, and I think you should do the same. Whether they do it or not is up to them, but you have control over your ability to just walk away from the situation. Take a drive, right? My third one is you have to release it. So your child can release it by blasting music, by playing his favorite video game, watching TikTok. Give themselves permission to actually go on social media. You know what? I think you need some de-stress time. Do this for a half an hour and we'll resume, or your goal might be just to calm down, and that's your goal. You can always have the other conversation at another time. But when you folks have that time to just calm down, the entire environment will change, right? Because neither of you will feel that emotional, angry outburst that seems to just overtake your soul. Okay, the next tip is to do some kind of physical activity. It could be running, it could be, just dancing. Put on your favorite music and just dance for a solid 5 minutes in the privacy of your room. You can tell your teenager to do the same. I think you need to, I don't have a punching bag, but for those of you who have your own personal exercise equipment, you don't really need a lot. You can even jump up and down. I do this with my students who just don't know how to, they're just too all over the place, and I have them do like 10 jumping jacks. You can do 10 sit-ups. You can do a YouTube video offering like 5 minutes of really hardcore exercise. I do the other, like the calming thing. So I'll do like a 10-minute meditation that involves deep breathing. Don't underestimate the power of the breath. When you deep breathe, even if it's for a solid 2 minutes, your brain and your emotions will be more calm. So try that. If the physical exercise isn't your thing, try just the mental calming meditations. And lastly, I invite you to either draw, even I'm not an artist, but if you just get any kind of, like it could be a pencil, it could be color crayons, it could be markers, but just really draw out your anger. You can even write it out. I'm so pissed off. You can write swear words. You can just, you know, verbalize it in the car by yourself far away or write it. The power of writing, the main thing is you're getting it out. Getting it out of here so that it is just thrown away. Crumple up that paper, rip it up, throw it away, and then you'll find it's really weird, but when you take it all out, whether it's physical, whether it's through meditation, breath, distraction, right? When you're watching your 10 minutes of whatever show, YouTube funny videos, TikTok, Instagram, just anything that's positive and calming, you will find your anger dissipating and you'll feel a little bit more peaceful. So the key is to teach our children these techniques so when your teenagers become adults, it'll just be it comes natural to them. They'll know what to do to prevent anger, and a lot of times we can't prevent it. So we need tools, right? To just handle any type of anger, frustration. Sometimes it's strong hatred, even, right? Because you're so frustrated. So try those tips. Message me and let me know which ones work, which ones didn't. And I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Bye.